Well, the 2024 election, as we all know, has been full of controversies already, from policy issues to debate. So it's no surprise that music that you're hearing at some of these rallies is also under heavy scrutiny.
Our Joe St. George looks at the pushback by artists regarding the songs that are being played, particularly at Trump rallies, and the new legal fight that Republicans find themselves in.
Music rights can be expensive. It's why you won't hear a Beyonce or Taylor Swift track in this TV news report. Fights over music licenses can sometimes result in tricky legal cases, and that is precisely what the Trump campaign finds itself in. At campaign rallies, there is always music, with presidential candidates traditionally walking on stage not just to applause, but to a soundtrack. Music has this year played a larger than usual role, like at the Democratic National Convention, when the traditional roll call featured songs from every state delegation.
Both the songs and the recordings were licensed.
But as Professor Jessica Littman with the University of Michigan reminds us, each one of those roll call songs had legal permission to be played. If you don't have permission to play a song publicly, you run the risk of a lawsuit. And that is where the Trump campaign and other conservative groups are facing new questions about their musical selection after the family of the late Isaac Hayes says that Trump and others have played the song "Hold On, I'm Comin'" at rallies more than 100 times in recent years without proper permission. Lawyers representing the Trump campaign are expected in an Atlanta federal courtroom September 3rd for an emergency hearing about the song. Isaac Hayes III spoke with Scripps News about his fight.
He wouldn't want to be used, by the former president. There's actually other instances where people have tried to use some of his music in the past. They were denied.
Hayes is requesting a $3 million payout for the song's repeated use. Meanwhile, Trump's lawyers have argued in the past that they have the right to play songs of their choosing.
The Trump campaign has been distinctive in its decision to continue to use music.
Littman notes that this is not former President Trump's first fight with artists over music. Rolling Stone reports that Beyonce's legal team has threatened a cease and desist letter after a Trump staffer recently used the song "Freedom" in a post. The Foo Fighters have recently expressed disapproval of a song's use. Celine Dion earlier this year posted online that she never gave permission for "My Heart Will Go On" to be played. While there are no current complaints against Vice President Kamala Harris's song choices, in 2008, former President Barack Obama did stop playing a song after a complaint. Ironically, it's the same song Trump's lawyers are in court for next week. Hold on, I'm coming. Joe St. George, Scripps News, Washington.